Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Jacksonville State's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Damien?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They booted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the FIU Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that left side now. FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Plucks it out of the air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They'll go hurry up here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gentry. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gentry. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense will quickly use a timeout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Power football with the run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator, he has been searching that entire first half to find something that might work. You can't be more anemic than they were in that first half, David. They're going to have to find the answers to the test here quickly.
And you had a whole half to do it, to talk about it, to discuss. What are you seeing? How do we make some adjustments? This offense has got to find some answers, and they got to find them quick.
FIU pushing tempo. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Mahan. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Meadows. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks the tackle. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They want that clock to run.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Inside the 40. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, FIU. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, it's Meadows. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Collins. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Lewis. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those lumps.